Welcome back to another episode of Dirt Path Exploration. Today, we traveled to Windham, Maine to take the Chaffin Pond Yellow Trail. The trail is about 1.1 miles around and includes some nice, well-trodden paths with boarded walkways and muddy sections around them. The path is a popular one, and I saw multiple different groups of hikers on the 30-minute hike, and most of them also had dogs. Despite the activity and the dogs on the trail, there was active wildlife, and I saw while I was on the far side of the pond an owl fly above me and then land in a nearby tree watching me. Starting out to the left from the park, the path is quite muddy for the first half of the trail, and some parts are quite difficult to get around, while others have boarded walkways to help you traverse over them. The hike is under a thick canopy that shades the vast majority of the trail. If you look up during late spring to early autumn, you can see a beautiful sea of green flowing above you. There are still the infrequent reminders that you're not that far away from a decently populated area. The car locking sound, someone doing yard work, and the occasional chainsaw or axe splitting sound, but nothing to jar you completely out of the wilderness experience. My favorite part of the trail is about halfway through. There's a neat little bridge that passes over a swampy area on the far side of the pond. It opens up to the sun and brings you over shallow water, and it also highlights ferns and several other neat plants that are awash with sunlight. And it's a neat effect exiting the darker trail section to the open sunlight of a swamp before once again entering the dense forest. It almost looks like a dark tunnel at the other edge of the bridge when you're approaching it from a distance. It's also not hard to see why there's so much evidence of beavers in the area by looking at the swampy and lake section of the trail. The final section of the trail is a much more traditional forest walk across slightly higher and drier ground. The decaying trees and the underbrush also create the ideal environment for mushrooms, which I could see in abundance on the forest floor. As you exit the trail, you come across a bridge that passes over a stream coming from the lake, and it provides one last good look at the lake. We really enjoyed this trail. The deep shaded woods, the active wildlife, and the bright swamp with evidence of beavers all make it well worth it. Thank you for watching, and if you liked this video and want to see more, like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to let us know some of your favorite trails in your area.